The energies today are speaking about lost hope, depression, and looking at society and seeing how the creativity of the people is being undervalued, and how fast somebody can do something is overvalued, and how things are crumbling under this desire for speed rather than quality and beauty. So let's see how the I Ching can guide us during these energies. Good morning, my name is Hannah. I hope you are well. So this is the 23rd of April 2026. So as usual, we are bringing ourselves into the present moment. And we're doing this by sitting down, if you can. If you're sitting on a cushion on the floor, if you're sitting on the chair, then if you're on the chair, place your feet on the floor in front of you, connecting to the surface below. And as you breathe in through the nose into the stomach expands. And as you breathe out, it contracts. But these are just normal breaths. You're not forcing anything. You're just making sure that you're breathing all the way down. What you can do is, well, emptying your lungs out fully, releasing all stagnant air, all stagnant chi, and then breathing through the stomach and filling the stomach and the lungs with fresh air. And as you breathe in, the spine rises towards the sky, into the base of the skull, connecting the crown point to the sky. And as you breathe out, you relax, but you do not collapse. The spine remains rising towards the sky as if being held by a silk thin thread from the skies above. And feel you have tree roots growing out of the soles of your feet, growing deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth, connecting you to the nourishment and the safety and the holiness of Mother Earth. So you stay with your breath, and I will draw the hexagram. And I will speed this up, so you'll be part of the drawing, but it won't take that long for you. Okay, and so how are the energies around us today, and how do we best navigate them in order to have the most smooth and joyous day forward? So we have 41 decreasing is the present guidance, and then moving into 61 innermost sincerity, and then the underlying energies here are turning back. So currently we are being guided to start to decrease the exterior of our life, the things that we do, or the things that are not has no true value, and then increase that which has true value. And we're being guided here. It's through, again, it's the mountain above water. And the mountain is speaking about stillness, right? Stillness in a difficult situation when things are feeling heavy and difficult. And then lake here is speaking of joy, but also lake is full of water. And water is speaking about this fear as well of a loss of something. And it's the darkness, and actually water double, so now this is lake, but if we go to walk the double, which is darkness, is speaking about a pit. It's like this deep depression, feeling like we are not being able to take us out of this pit, but there is hope, right? But here it's not just water, this is lake, and lake is guiding us to find this stability within. So from stability within and the belief in ourselves will actually bring joy to ourselves, and this creative joy. And we're being guided to find this through stillness. So cut out all the distractions. If you're feeling down and you end up watching something on telly or something just to distract your mind, or then you're being guided not to do that. We're being guided to find inner stillness within ourselves, because if we feel this stillness within ourselves, we find this strength within ourselves, which means we can find our creative path forward. And we're being told definitely all is not lost, although that might feel like that at the moment, but that is not the truth, okay? That's just a feeling. When we have lost ourselves in this society, which is easy to do when we're being drawn into different belief structures. But then we're being guided that within to turn back to source. Turning back to what is truthfully us, this inner core of us, the consciousness. Like this, that is beyond this meat suit that we're walking around in, this body and this brain, right? This turning back to our source, to the source, the truth of us. And this will lead into, like, our next step will be taken in this innermost sincerity, using this innermost sincerity, being absolutely true to ourselves. I actually listened to this man speaking about how everyone are pretending and how we all are, like, we're putting up a mask of who we are, because we are expecting, it's smiling when we don't feel like smiling, because we feel like we have to fit in, like not to upset somebody. Different behaviors we have to fit into the structure of this society. But that is because we are pretending that it's not truthfully us, that it's not this innermost sincerity that we actually need to be. And then it's all eating away at us. It's eating away at the truth of us when we are pretending to be somebody we are not. And we are all doing this, right? Everyone on this planet. There are very few people who are absolutely, truthfully them. It's like a handful, really, on the planet. Probably most of us have these different faces that we show in different situations in order to have a smooth way forward, but it is eating away at us. And it's like this pretense is actually also really draining, and it makes us feel like frauds, right? This is where you feel this, oh, I am not this. You feel like a fraud because it is not the truth of you. And this leads to losing oneself and losing hope. But there is definitely, we're saying here, just decrease the influence from outside and increase this stability within through meditation, turning off the voices from outside to listen to the voice within. That will heal us so we can move into this where we are live in this innermost sincerity. So let's have a look and see what the book has got to say. Add to this. Relieving continues to excess. Surely something is to be lost. Thus after relief, decreasing follows. And this is, here speaking about something that we have lost, like it feels like we lost something. And I think this, in this case here, like relieving, is like we're trying to relieve ourselves by trying to fit in, and then we become somebody that we are not. So that becomes excessive, and then we lose ourselves, and that's when things are decreasing within us, right? And we are losing ourselves, okay? So what we've done, we have decreased ourselves into nothing, right? To very little. But the decision here is decreasing, being sincere and truthful, right? And innermost sincerity. We must live our truth. That's what we're being guided to do. Supreme good fortune, no fault. Appropriate to be steadfast and upright. Be yourself. Be sincere and truthful. This does not mean like you saying truth that hurt other people. That's not it. But in every instance of your interactions, you are being you. Try to find you. And if you notice that you are not being you in a situation, like afterwards you might go, oh God, I did that again. Pretended to be someone I am not. Then you take that. You do not judge yourself. You don't put yourself down for it, but you do recognize it. And you go, oh, okay, I did it again. And then for every time we recognize like something that we do, that is not aligned with ourselves, every time we become better at, we realize it, and it becomes, we're decreasing that behavior, right? We're decreasing that behavior, but we're also increasing the awareness, right? As we're increasing the awareness, we are decreasing the behaviors that we no longer want, okay? Favorable to have somewhere to go, so we are asked to actually step into this and really taking heed, really becoming aware of how we are acting out there. Are we acting or are we being? Like, that's the question. Are you acting in relations with other people? Or are you being who you truthfully are? So this line is speaking about, yes, so to be gentle and modest. Moving forward, being in modesty helps you to move forward. But if you're being conceited, it makes you fall behind, right? Moving for modesty, but truthfully you, will help you move forward. And it will actually bring people towards you. But if you're being a fraud, pretending to be somebody that you are not, people can't feel this. So I'm just going to look at innermost sincerity as well and see if that's got something to add to it. Yes, innermost sincerity, pigs and fishes, good fortune, favourable to cross great rivers, favourable to be steadfast and upright. Pigs and fishes is speaking about like small offerings, right? it's not large offerings before, like pigs and fishes. They'll go to the temple and they'll offer, right, pigs and fishes. But like somebody who was very rich could offer like big cattle or bigger things, gold or whatever, right? But they're saying that pigs and fishes, like that was like a small offering for the ones who didn't have that much money. But that's fine. And it's like this more, and here it's speaking about, again, is it reinforcing this message of modesty, being truthfully you. No big, look at me, nothing like that. It's just move forward truthfully you. And in this way, it will be easy, favorable to cross great rivers, is speaking about like danger, right? The danger of the water. But it's despite this, it's you can move forward because you are being truthfully you. Here, I'm just going to end by reading this text here. Under heaven, only the person possessing the most complete sincerity and trustworthiness is able to fully develop his true nature. If one is able to fully develop his true nature, he is able to fully develop the nature of other people. If one is able to fully develop the nature of other people, is able to fully develop the nature of all creatures. In so doing, he is able to be involved in heaven and earth transformational and nourishing functions and become one with the heaven and earth. And this is it. Your true nature. What is within you, the truth of you. Allow that, and develop that. We do that by removing all these layers of obscurations, all these faces and masks that we have. And when we develop this true nature and we let that shine through who we truly are, then that will affect other people and it will inspire other people and they will be able to start to develop their nature as well, their true nature. And this will develop the nature of all creatures, right? It will, like, if we're always constantly affecting each other, and make sure you are the seed of goodness, of truth and sincerity. That's what we are being guided here. So in short, cut away all distractions. It's time to go within and listen to your inner voice, to look at who you truly are. Listen, when you sit in meditation, where do the thoughts come from? Who's generating the thoughts? Is it you? Is the truth of you? Or are there things you've been taught? Are there things popping into your head that you heard other people say? Or is it things that you've been conditioned? Is the thoughts that pop through your head, do they come from the truth of you? That's a wonderful meditation. Just look at them and go, oh, is that me? Where does that come from? And then you're starting to realize, oh no, that's just conditioning. That's somebody else said, I've heard somebody. Is that the truth of me? Well, that's the reading for today. I hope it was of benefit. I am wishing you a beautiful, beautiful, truthful and sincere day ahead. Listen to your inner voice. Let go of other voices.